How's it going, Savage Life family? Today we are looking at a sleeping giant that's finally starting to wake up, and that's Greenland Technologies, or ticker symbol Gtec, which is a blank check company. So looking at the chart, it was sitting at a stagnant $7.27 low for a extremely long time. It was sitting at these $7 levels here, and it finally awoke and erupted due to some news that recently came out. So the news that came out is Fujian South China heavy machinery manufacturer announced a cooperation agreement to utilize SOCMA's existing supply chain and certain technologies to support Greenland's production of electric industrial vehicles in the United States. Now, for Gtec, this cooperation will accelerate their electric industrial vehicle production in the US, expanding their business and multiplying their potential revenue. So the stock soared 179.3% on volume of 14.4 million shares, which compares with the full day average of about 186,000 shares over the past 30 days. So there is an extreme amount of hype currently, and the motto I like to go by is buy the rumor, sell the news, and news has recently been released. So if you bought in at that $7 level, you should think about collecting profits, slight profits at the current moment. But if you're holding on to this company long term, it's completely understandable, because in the long run they have massive potential due to their recent growth in revenue. So the competitive advantage they will gain by now having access to SOCMA's supply chain, technologies, and patents is absolutely invaluable. Keep in mind, Gtec Holdings wasn't profitable in the last 12 months. It is unlikely we'll see a strong correlation between its share price and its earnings per share. And companies without profits are expected to grow revenue every year over the last 12 months. But Gtec Holdings revenue grew 420%. So that is a huge upside. That's why you can see 125% growth today alone. So is Gtec holding a great buy at these levels? Well, at this $16.90 price point here, you can see through the RSI indicator that it's currently being oversold at this current moment. And I like to best buy into my stock when there's less volume going on, because it builds more of a stability, so I know exactly which sort of direction the stock is heading at the end of the day. So we'll have to look at how it's heading at around the end of the market. Now, if you're planning on holding this company for over a year, then you're definitely going to see those profits regain. We could see, just because of the potential news that was released due to this SOCMA agreement, it jumped up to a high of $27.31. So it hints at the possibility and the potentials of the future for Gtec. So once we see that revenue growth actually continue to rise, continue to be smashed month by month, quarter by quarter, then we're going to be seeing a steady uptrend of Gtec. So it's actually quite early to hop into the company, and sitting at this level of $1,600, it's actually at a very attractive price. Well, I'm saying 1,600 because I usually buy my shares by the hundreds, so sorry that that if it confused you guys. But yeah, it's at $16.55, so that's a beautiful price point level. Now, keep in mind, just because this news was released today, that it did not get into every investor's eyes, ears, and hands. So a lot of individuals don't know about this news as of yet, and it still can create a huge spike of volume. So we're going to be seeing a non-stagnant level of Greenland Technologies. The support and the resistance, you can't really go by that due to the fact that how little volatility and fluctuation was going on in the past 12 months. But if we look at the institutional holdings, we can see even Morgan Stanley here has a position, and they purchased 6,100 shares on December 31st, as well as Renaissance Technology with a purchase of 48,000 shares on December of 31st. And they have not sold their positions since then. They're still holding on to those positions even at this huge spike here. And looking at the insider trading, I like to pay attention to what's going on within the company, because it's good news if insiders, meaning CEOs, CFOs, the big guys, are buying their own company shares, because if they are doing so, then they believe there is massive potential and is going to continue to rise in the future. So if we see here on February 8th, Wang here purchased 51,000 shares, and it's security acquired. So if there's an A here, that means it's acquired, not disposed, meaning he acquired 51,000 shares on February 8th. And we can see here on January 4th as well, Wang doubled up and got an extra 69,000 shares acquired. So he has been going extremely hard and bullish on this company here, and that is an insider for you guys. So that's good information to keep in mind. Their short-term investments as well has been increasing. As you can see here, a massive increase in the year from 2018 of 644,000 to 5.72 million. So if you guys have not seen my recent video, I made a video on this company here when it was at $7 and explained that they have entered the EV division. Now, the reason it hasn't gotten much hype is due to the fact that the EV stocks recently, or this past month, even January, I'd say, has not been making a lot of noise. As you can see, NIO has been at a stagnant level. Yipeng has been at a stagnant level, as well as Li Auto. And this here is a Chinese company as well, so it's going to fall into those trends. Now, they have been integrating electric forklifts. If you can see their products here, we can see hydraulic transmissions for trucks, forklifts, drivetrains, gearboxes. They do it all, and this is one of those components that is a necessity in a majority of industries. So the boom for the EV market is not yet done. The boom for the EV market could last another 5 to 10 years, as reports state that by 2030 we're going to be seeing 25% of vehicles on the road as electric vehicles. So that's going to be a huge opportunity for stocks like Greenland Technologies. So there you have it. It was just a little heads up and update on this stock here, which is doing immensely great at the current moment. If you guys have positions in Greenland Technologies, let me know your current positions and your plans for the future. If you guys enjoyed this update, be sure to smash that like, subscribe if you have yet to join the Savage Life family. I'll go ahead and catch you guys on the next update. See ya.
See you again.